June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, and it's the perfect time to remind people how they can take charge of their brain health and support efforts to combat Alzheimer's disease. Here to tell us more is Lauren Stevens, and we thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
June is a big month for y'all.
Yes.
Let's talk about brain health, brain awareness. You got a lot of tips for our viewers out there.
Yes, absolutely. So like you said, June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. We're trying to connect with the community and really let them know how they can take charge of their brain health. So we have the 10 healthy habits for your brain. Just trying to educate the community on how they can reduce their risk. So we like to say that we control the controllables. So obviously there is a genetic risk. But things that you can do in order to take care of yourself will benefit your brain. So reducing your risk for cardiovascular disease and diabetes, that will help reduce your risk for Alzheimer's and other types of dementia.
And y'all have a lot of things going on this month too, to really help get this word out. You have something coming up, I think you said on the 17th, right?
Yes, so June the 17th, we are having a program, an education program that's open to the public at the West Texas Rehab. We're also having another program at the Lindale Memory Care on the 30th. So all this information you can find on our website. We'd love to have the public show up and so that they can get a little more education on the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's. Also ways to reduce your risk, and then early detection of the disease, and then FDA approved medications.
And I know that y'all don't just do like the Alzheimer's walk, that's your big fundraiser for the year, but you do maybe like classes at your facility, and what are some other things that y'all offer there at the Alzheimer's Association?
So we do a lot of community outreach and programs, education programs. We've worked with a lot of our care partners and the AAA to facilitate virtual dementia tours and Dementia Live. We have support groups. And then we do education and referrals and get people in touch for things that they need in order to get the care that they need and get the education that they need as well.
And so obviously a lot of this costs money, and so the walk is coming up. That's not really until October, but people can go ahead and start thinking about getting signed up for that, right?
Yes, absolutely. So our Walk to End Alzheimer's will be at the Nelson Park again, and that will be Saturday, October the 18th at 9 o'clock. At the end of this month really is when all of the funds that we've raised for 2025, because our fiscal year actually ends at the end of June, will go towards research. So we're just trying to get people to register as soon as possible. It just helps create awareness.
It does. And I know that you have a special connection to Alzheimer's. I do as well. So this is something that most people probably can connect to with Alzheimer's disease, right?
Absolutely. So we know now that 7.2 million Americans have Alzheimer's, and it's just continuing to grow every year. So it's quite scary, but we want to do what we can in order to educate the public so that we can reduce our risk.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming on today. If you would like to contact the Alzheimer's Association, you can go to the website alz.org/North Central Texas. The office in Abilene has its own Facebook page. Just search for Alzheimer's Association Abilene, Texas, and there is a 24/7 helpline available at 1-800-272-3900. Of course, mark your calendars now for the annual Walk to End Alzheimer's. That will be on Saturday, October 18th at 9 a.m. We'll have more details on our website, bigcountryhomepage.com.